Hello. So today we're going to do a kind of like a visual aspect of the thing that I was talking about in my other video, which is how to do a how to do a visual picture book of your 2024 goals. And this is a very easy way of documenting, but also visualizing, seeing places that you're going to visit and things you're going to achieve by the end of this year, or like I said before, or in 90 days. This is more focused on achieving the whole 2024. It could be, I'm going to show you guys, but it doesn't have to be big overarching goals such as I have to travel to these places. It could be small stuff like building that routine of going to the gym, building the routine of meditation, building the routine of connecting with a friend. So I'm super excited. I'm going to share my screen, and right now we'll be pushed to a little corner of the video so you can hear the voiceover, but also if you hear my thoughts as I make my whiteboard or picture book of 2024. So, with that being said, let's get started. Uh, I might time lapse certain parts because it will be very long. Um, but yeah. So, first thing first, I like to use Canva. So, Canva is basically a free app where not a free website. There is Canva Pro where you can use for editing, but right now I do not have Canva Pro, and I'm not sponsored by Canva Pro, but I do like how easy their software, how user friendly their website is for beginners and stuff. First thing we're gonna start is you can put anything you want. It's a pretty daunting thing to see just a plain white page. So in general, I kind of want to start with just a sticky note, like a pretty simple sticky note. You can zoom in to kind of see what you want. Okay. Um, so first thing I'm gonna first is thing I'm gonna do amp it up because why is this so tiny? As you know me, I love Horizon, the thing I used a lot for most of my thumbnails. So I said routine, weekly routine. And then, so here's where I'm gonna write things that I want to achieve every week. And it could be very specific. And I think for this situation, especially creating your 2024 whiteboard, it is extremely important to be as specific as you can. Like put a number to it. So, for example, I'm gonna write for my YouTube goals, I'm gonna lower thing, my YouTube goals. I will want to upload, make it smaller, upload once a week at least, right? Let's put a little color because it's nice to not just see black words everywhere. Another thing I want to do is I'm on TikTok and Instagram, right? So Instagram, I'm gonna post every single day, whether it's related to my food or selfies or pictures of myself to document, right? Let's make Instagram pink. That's kind of like, oh, let's do orange. And then another thing is TikTok. I'm on TikTok as well, where I upload just random videos that kind of documents my life, but in a short snippet, and that doesn't really require a lot of effort and editing, such as YouTube, right? So we're going to say TikTok, upload. You know, a lot of the algorithm talks about you have to post like every single day. Maybe I can try to do that, but that's kind of unrealistic. So I'm gonna say post maybe 3 times a week. A week. Let's make TikTok green for fun. Okay. And then here's other things I want to do that's not really related to the social media work that I'm trying to achieve, right? So let's talk about working out. Let's work out 5 times a week. It's important to have rest days, and also it's important to also kind of trick your body. But let's do workout at 5 times a week, and I want to create a routine where I wake up early. But waking up early also requires to sleep early. So we're gonna write 6 a.m. workouts. Okay. It's crazy, but every time I've done it, it makes me feel so much better. Next thing, let's talk about meditation. Meditate. I'm gonna do it one every single day. Every day we meditate. Every day. Whether it's 2 minutes, 1 minute, or an hour. 1 minute. So we do greater than 1 minute. So meditation could also be, like I talked about earlier, or I haven't talked about it, but an app that I use is a lot is Insight Timer. I also use YouTube for meditation um, as well. Many choices to meditate, and also just even writing. I believe that it's very important. It's important to have a notebook no matter what. Like, there's something amazing about putting pen to paper, and that's all I can say. So meditation, 2 minute workout. Let's see what else. So here's a personal goal. The Netherlands itself has a lot of museums, and I want to really focus on my creativity and as long as I'm here. But also, I believe that people are very creative individuals, and when you're stuck in corporate culture and also um, everything like that, like you kind of lose your creativity, or you're not really inspired to be creative. Um, so my thing is museum visits. I'm gonna try to do 1 visit per week. So for anyone who is interested in visiting the Netherlands, we have a lot of museums, so that is completely possible. And I'm a person who go to the museum for just like not to spend the whole day in a museum. Like the museums here, there's a lot, but they're not big. So just go for the things that you want and interest, and just kind of take a break and reflect with all that jazz. So let's do that. Museum visits. The rainbow's kind of out of colors. Let's see. We'll do a little gray, right? Let's see. What other weekly routine? Ah, language. Language is a big goal for me this year. So learning language. I'm gonna keep that. Maybe make it like a light blue. Oh, that's too light. Learning languages. So we do that every day. Let's stick to that goal every day. Make this a little bit more pretty. Um, I use Duolingo, which I think is fun. Like it's a fun game. There's a lot of competitions to compete with each other, to stay on it. But it's a great supplement itself for in general. So we'll do Duolingo and Babbel, which I currently use as well. I enjoy Babbel because Babbel focuses a lot on education. Duolingo. And as you can see right now, this is not a lot. This is a very simple structural thing, but it's just something to get you focused on and trying to really build that routine. Now, I am a very visual person, so as you can see, that's a lot of work. So, words, not work. It's a lot of words. So, how do we make it a little bit more pleasing? So, you can just go on here and then just collect images. So, let's do YouTube logos. And then the transparent. Save our image on the desktop. And let's upload that image into the thing. YouTube, and then you can do cute little images to kind of make this board a little bit less boring. Um, let's do Instagram logo. Do that. Bada boom. Make and then ta-da. And if you guys watch my videos, I talk about how social media is a very big distraction. Now, a lot of people do social media as a job, so it's important to like use it as a way to post stuff, but don't just get stuck into it for the rest of the day. So, um, workout. So this gym is very popular, and I go to this gym too, and it has an app. So for me, I'm gonna put a museum visit. I'll just search up the nearest museum for me. Just put pictures, and then yeah, there's a beautiful image of it. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so that just basically marks things I want to do in 2024 every single week. And yeah, so then hold yourself accountable. You know, you are the best boss. You're the only one responsible for these goals, right? These routine goals. So next thing we do, I like to do is let's talk about experience now. So talk about places you want to visit, things you want to do, and all that jazz. So let's go back to elements again and choose a different template. Let's do purple right now. Make it small. I love Horizon. Again, you guys know that. So let's talk about places I want to visit. Places I want to. I don't use the word want right now. I think it's very important to say I will visit because places I visit. Or don't use want or will. It just gives you the chance of it not happening rather saying places I visit. So one place I want to visit is Paris. I want to see the Disneyland. I want to see Disneyland Paris. The Olympics is happening. I'm not gonna manifest Olympics because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be super hectic. But Paris, I want to visit Disneyland. Um, we're near Germany, so definitely see Germany. Definitely see Belgium, Brussels. We have a couple of um, friends who are coming from the States to Brussels and Belgium, so it makes sense to post that because we also live in Europe. Everything is really nearby, so no excuses. So Germany, maybe check out Berlin even. Um, it's been a while, but I want to go back home. So Boston is my home, Massachusetts, USA. And then also we do want to go back to as in my boyfriend and I, but I also want to go back to where it's warm, which is Saint Martin. Let's write it right. Let's write it the Dutch way. So these are just a couple places we want to visit, at least. I have no intentions of visiting any other places, or I could write down, but right now, these are just the places I want to visit this year. So, again, similar to everything we've just done, put some pictures, make some pictures to make it nice. So, let's try to move it out to give it more like a visual aspect, right? Not everything has to be in the sticky note, so let's do that. That. Let's do Disneyland Paris. I'm not a Disney adult, but my boyfriend and I, we watch a lot of Disney movies together, so it just makes sense to go visit it. So, ooh, and like I've never done Disney as an adult, so very curious to see and experience that. So, I never, I only been to the Disneys in the US, which of course they're the OGs and they're the big ones, but I heard the food in like different Disneylands are catered to the population. So that's what I'm excited for. Sometimes it's nice to visualize big pictures. Move it around. Let's do. Okay. So these are just pretty simple things of I want to do. And now let's continue doing a little bit more. I'm gonna be a time frame right now. I'm most likely gonna cut things out in this video, but right now it's been almost 30 minutes that we focused, and this is all we got right now. And that's just only a little few things that you have achieved. You're gonna achieve a much more, much more. So another thing, personally, let's go back to the elements and let's go add this, a blue one, right? And these are my personal goals. Um, big achievements, I guess. You can call that big achievements. Um, in relations to anything, right? Um, trying to make that a little bit bigger. Always trying to make a little bit bigger. And then I've been working on a book, so I want to release the book. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Release a book for YouTube. I'm gonna manifest myself getting monetized. Right now, I'm not getting monetized at all. That's fine, but just to get monetized. It'll be nice to reach 10,000 subscribers. Actually, let's aim high. Try to reach 100,000 subscribers. Instagram, TikToks, I do not really care about the subscribers, but it's just how much retention you really pick up. But YouTube is kind of like my baby. I enjoy doing YouTube a lot. So, subscribers, let's try to be very efficient. A house. I want to be able to purchase a house, either in the Netherlands, the US, or St. Martin. We're leaning towards the Netherlands because I currently enjoy living in the Netherlands, and the rental market is really hard, but the housing market is actually, there's plenty of sources. So, potentially a house. And then you would add many other things. I Oh, I wanted to say a big achievement could also be finding a new job. Moving to different countries. Um, just moving in general is a big achievement, a newest thing. Getting a new job, it could be even related to promotion, new jobs as promotion. Um, all that good stuff. So, it's funny because the more I'm doing this, the more I realize how much this new generation is so focused on social media. So just some things to I've noticed as time passed. So in general, you would keep doing this until you're basically done. So um, and yeah, you can fill it up. It's hard because the power of the whiteboard, as you can tell from this visual, it could be intensive. And here's the thing. It would be amazing if you can go back and look back into it and potentially even add more stuff. So when it hits 2025, you look back, you can see that your achievements just constantly expanding. And that's actually pretty amazing, like to see a snapshot visually of all your achievements. So yeah. Um, so I think I'm gonna end the video right now. I'm gonna finish the rest of the videos, um, filling with more, I guess, personal stuff that I don't feel uh, comfortable. But as you can tell, like it could take an hour, 2 hours, it can take a few days to do this, but you won't regret it because in the future you're gonna look back and you get to see everything you achieved, and that's just amazing, right? And then you don't have to like compile it all, like you have a nice visual stock image photo of things that you've done. So yeah, thanks for watching. Again, Happy New Year. I cannot wait to see what everyone accomplished. Bye everyone. Hi everyone. So I'm back again to talk about finishing up that visual board, that visual picture book, and I wanted to be honest with y'all, like you can be the reason why I stopped filming is because I wanted to actually spend time and put some personal stuff into that vision board, and um and that's, I think, something I highly recommend you to do, like to actually spend some time on it, like write deep personal stuff. Don't write just things that I've showed you is very um simple, but for me, I was able to put big milestones that I'm going to hit. I put financial goals I want to hit. I put personal goals. The reason why I didn't want to post it because it is very personal. Like I'm writing this is basically like a letter to yourself, and you can be as deep as you want, you cannot be as deep as you want, but the deeper you are, the more value you will get out of this project or this experience, actually. So, yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in a bit.